Hi, everyone. Thank you for attending Transfer Week. We are starting off today with our student wellness session. We're going to be talking to James and Bridget, who are over our counseling and student wellness resources. So, James, I'll go ahead and hand it over to you. And after that, Bridget is going to take over with hers.
Hello and welcome. So yeah, I'm James Din. Most people know me as JD. So either way, you can find me. And yeah, I'm Associate Director for Student Counseling Services. And let me just go ahead and pull up just a few little slides that I have here for you. So present that, and here we go. So some of our stuff is fairly standard. So this is the stuff that you probably guessed that we already do. So we provide individual and group counseling. Some junior colleges might combine academic counseling along with career counseling and mental health counseling. At Tarleton, we separate those. So I represent the department that really focuses on your mental health and well-being. This is free and confidential professional counseling, so it's already paid for through your student fees. And we like to focus on short to medium term goals, focus on what you can do during that semester. We do have some support groups and workshops that are in the work, and some of them are already going. We have a grief support group that just launched a little bit ago, working on having a chronic illness support group and a community around autism spectrum disorders. So we have a lot of different offerings, and we'll be putting those up on our website, and I'll be showing you our website here shortly. And we also do a little bit of crisis work. Something that's really helpful if you've gotten your student ID. If you look over on the back, you can see some really important numbers, and one of them happens to be the counseling center. That's a number that is accessible throughout the day and even through the night, because after hours, that becomes our crisis line. Alrighty. So some things that might surprise you, that make us a little bit different from maybe some mental health services you might already be familiar with. Diagnosis is not a requirement to receive services through our center. You can talk through a lot of different kinds of concerns. That might be relationships, stress, it might be test anxiety, family conflict, building some self-esteem. And then we also, of course, work on depression, anxiety, trauma, etc. We also have a survivor advocate. We're one of the few schools in Texas that has a dedicated survivor advocate. And this is someone who helps people go through the Title IX process if you have faced sexual harassment, sexual assault, domestic violence, stalking, etc. Those are Title IX concerns, and we have someone that can help guide you through that process. That way you can know what your rights are. Also, our department are not mandatory reporters when it comes to Title IX, so you're able to have that discussion with us without it being immediately raised to our Title IX office, etc. So that way the decision to report remains yours. We have a bunch of online and mobile tools. I'll show you our mental health screeners in just a minute. We also have the TELUS Student Support app. You might have heard of My SSP if you've seen any of our marketing before this semester. It just changed to TELUS Student Support app. And that's an app that you can download onto your phone, Apple and Android, or you can access it online. It has a bunch of self-help resources, some of its own mental health screeners, and then access to brief counseling and at the hours that work for you and in the language that works for you. The TELUS Student Support app is also really helpful if you happen to be out of state, because that is a national network of providers. And then we do some education. So I'm one of our mental health first aid instructors. So that is a certification that we offer for free. We get some help through our local mental health authorities through a grant in order to pay for that. And those are courses that can help you learn how to help others going through a mental health concern or a mental health crisis. Particularly great if you're going into education because most districts are now looking for that particular certification. We're also an internship site for counseling and social work graduate students, and we're coming up with new workshops all the time. So how to find us and how to contact us. Most people wind up contacting us through phone or in person. So the main line, which reaches our Stephenville office, which its hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's going to be the same number that I mentioned is on the back of your student ID card. And then here in Fort Worth, that's where I am, we are actually just changing our hours. That's going to hit in November. So we're going to be 9 to 6 p.m. as our regular like walk-in in-person office hours, Monday through Thursdays. And then we go back to 8 to 5 p.m. on Fridays. But then we also have extended hours that are going to go as late as 8 p.m. that are going to be available virtually. So that gives a wide range of options for you. So that way we can work with your flexible schedule. We have a different number than Stephenville, that's 682-703-7048. Do check out our website. I'm going to show you that here in just a bit, where we have our calendar and an explanation of our offerings. Some of that is I'm about to get updated here really soon, so keep on checking that for new stuff. And then you can find us on social media under Tarleton Wellness. So let me switch over and show you our website quickly. Let me get that out of the way. All right. And share. All right, here we are. Our website is tarleton.edu/counseling, separate from the academic department. And here we mentioned TELUS Health Student Support app. So you can click here to find more information about that app. And then what I'd love to show you here is our calendar right at the bottom. So we have a couple mental health first aid certification courses coming up. We have a healthy relationships workshop coming up here. You can click on all counseling events and see those throughout the rest of the year. I'm about to add some more events on there. Some great stuff here. Take a screening. I want to show you that really quickly, which takes you to a set of free and anonymous mental health screeners that can help you to gain a little bit more insight into yourself, help you to figure out, okay, is this something that might be really helpful to check in with a professional about? So you can see we have a lot of different possibilities here when it comes to drinking habits, mood changes, substance use. Some of them are more general, or just like, oh, you know what, let's just check in about my current life satisfaction. We like to call this a checkup from the neck up. And yeah, not sure what you're experiencing, you can take this one and help to narrow it down. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here. And yeah, that's the main stuff that I wanted to make certain to share with you. I'm going to go ahead and pass that over to Bridget. And yeah, if we have any questions, I'll be sure to stick around and answer those. Or you can email me at din@tarleton.edu.
Hello, I'm Bridget Bednars. I'm the Director of Student Health Services. We are in the same office building as counseling services. We share a space, which makes it easy. And we are located right beside the rec center. I'm going to share my screen. So our health services mission is that, this is the first time y'all may have been taking ownership of your personal well-being. We envision our services as providing the bridge, leading students down that path from dependency and uncertainty to self-care and empowerment of their own health. It's important that you make your own appointments, because this is a safe place to be able to learn and navigate the healthcare system. We provide caring atmosphere to Tarleton students, and we fulfill your need. Our goal is to keep you in your class so that you can fulfill your academic goals. Some of the things that we offer here is you pay a health fee, and so to see a provider, which is an advanced practice provider or a nurse, it's already in the health fee, so there's no charge to you to see us. If we do any extra test or so forth, there's at a small cost. So we do have some first aid treatment of minor injuries, care of acute illnesses. We're basically your minor emergency center on campus. So we also do removal of lesions and suturing, consultations on any health concerns, assistance with referrals when medically indicated. We can do blood sugar checks or blood pressure checks. We have allergy injections. In fact, we've had a record this year of 29 allergy students that were getting serum from their allergist. Health information and literature is available, and then we also can loan out crutches and nebulizers. So we can do dietary consultation, we do physical exams, well women's exams, wound and burn care, dressing changes, immunizations. We offer the meningitis flu vaccine, TB testing, tetanus vaccine, and hepatitis vaccine. Our flu vaccine is the quadrivalent, and it is available now for $20. We do in-house testing, which is what we call CLIA waived. We do strep, mono, flu, pregnancy test, H. pylori, COVID, and antigen testing when we have tests available. So we also do lab testing as we need to. We use Quest Lab. All fees are assessed to the student's Texan bill pay. So to come see us, you're not going to have to pay anything up front or when you leave. If you can go to your Texan bill pay and pay for any kind of lab at your discretion. We also have an after-hours nurse advice line. The nurse advice line cannot prescribe medications, but they can guide you to things that you can take over the counter and until you can get seen by us. We also offer telehealth visits. That is something during COVID that we initiated, and now some appointments we're not able to see telehealth, but we'll do our best. We have web-based appointment booking and a patient portal. You can do that on our website, and it's www.healthservices.edu. And so there's a little area that you can check that. We also encourage you to call. So if you can't find a web booked appointment that fits your needs, go ahead and give us a call. That means we can see you a little bit earlier. And our phone number is 254-968-9271. And then also you can reach us on our student health website.